Hey guys, Taylor here, and I have a crazy story for you. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. I went to Warped Tour, and I met Royale. Not once, but twice. And, oh, I'm still can't believe this happened. I really can't. Because the first time I met them, I wasn't really supposed to because I missed their set. So when I got to the venue, I went straight to their tent and I didn't know if the line was cut off or not. So I bought their TEI class thing. So I talked to the guy for a couple of minutes, just being like, oh, I missed their set, all that stuff. And he was just like, oh, I'm sorry that you missed their set. And I was like, if I talk to the staff people, then maybe they could help me out. They did. So I then go to the back of the line, but I stopped to talk to these two girls because this one girl had a hat with a Harry Potter tie wrapped around it, kind of like Emerson's, but different, obviously. And then I go to the back of the line, and apparently the line was cut off. And I didn't know that until the security lady told me that the guy that I stood behind was the last one. So I told her that I missed the set and all this stuff. And then she tells me to she's like, I'm not supposed to do this, but stay here for a minute. And I'm like, it's fine, I can leave. And she's like, stay here. So she comes back and then she tells me again. She's like, stay here for a couple of minutes. And then I'm like, it's fine, I can leave. I have their TEI. And you know what? I just stay there. The security lady told me to stay there. I'm gonna stay there. I didn't know what was gonna happen after or whatever. But somebody gave up their spot for me. And thank you to the person that gave up their spot for me. Because I wasn't supposed to meet them in the first place. But someone gave up their spot for me so that I could. And as the line was straightening out, somebody unfortunately passed out. And I thought that maybe they would send us away, but they didn't, which kind of concerns me now, not gonna lie. But now this is the part where I apologize to Palay. Because I apologize. They're not gonna watch this, but I apologize. So they come out of the tent, and I was already a mess, a nervous wreck. I was shaking, my heart was pounding, and then them coming out of the tent just, intensified it. So, Sebastian is one of, the first people coming out and meeting fans that were in the line. And my part of the line, we just turned into this circle, because it's just, we're the end of the line, so whatever. So I kind of move out of the way so other people can meet them, and then it's me. And I hug Sebastian, not a full-on hug, but just a side hug, really. So this came out before I even knew it would. In the most innocent voice I have, I said, "Are you okay?" When the difference is, I wanted to be like, "Are you okay?" What the hell? How can you wear that in this Florida heat? Because it was one of the hottest days in Florida. I got sunburned. So, and I had sunscreen on. He was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's good." I'm like, okay. Because I asked him if he was okay because I could feel him sweating. I could feel his shirt was wet. So, it came out before I even wanted it to. And it came out a different way. I was gonna ask, but I was gonna say it in a sarcastic way because that's how I am. But no, instead, I say, "Are you okay?" in the most innocent voice I have. And I'm over here like, are you kidding me? Can somebody smack me upside my head? Please. Because I'm not... That innocent voice that I have, that's not me. So I'm about to like let go of him. And since I'm so nervous, I forget to ask him to sign his part of the poster. So, I'm about to let go of him, and he's like, "Don't you want a picture?" I think that's what he said. It was something along the lines of, what, like, "Wait, don't you want a picture?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So, took the picture, but I wasn't looking at the camera. I was too busy laughing and blushing. Sorry. And then it came to Remington, who is, they're all total sweethearts, like 100%. I love them, and I'm so happy that I met them. They're total sweethearts. Remington, I gave patches to him. They were Panic at the Disco, and at first I was a little like, I don't think he's gonna use them, but I'm gonna give them to him anyway. So I literally said, "I have these patches for you. I don't know if you're gonna use them, but they're Panic at the Disco." And he said, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna use them." And what I wanted to say something completely different. He has a freaking Death Eater tattoo, and I love Harry Potter. And I'm like, that's one of the things that I wanted to be like. It's just like, I wanted to be like, "I love your Harry Potter tattoo." And I wanted to do like the unbreakable vow thing with him, but I didn't. Instead, I just shut down after I give him the patches. And then he signs my poster because he's like, "Wait, you have to put it on like his side, on like him." So I'm like, "Sorry, I'm nervous." It's like, I was like, "Oh right, sorry, I'm so nervous." I apologize for being nervous because that's how nervous I was. And again, I apologize. And so he said, and I quote, "No, you're fine, you're perfect." I'm gone. I'm just like, I was gone. I shut down. So as the picture was, he said that as the picture was taking, as like somebody was taking the picture. So I looked away because I was blushing. And then I was like, "I love you." I said something else, but not gonna say that on camera. The nice version of what I said was, "I freaking love you." And then it was Emerson. There were so many things that I wanted to say to Emerson. I wanted to say so many things to all of them. But I didn't because I was too nervous. So, with Emerson, I didn't really say anything that much. I did apologize for being nervous when he signed my poster. Because I literally was like, I put my phone on the ground and my poster. Because I had to take my friend's picture with her. And since I was shaking so much, I took so long. She got like a cute little picture with Emerson. You're welcome, Sage. Yeah. So that happened with Emerson. And then I went straight to their TEI thing. My poster is kind of ruined. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. But, sorry. But yeah, I went straight to their TEI thing with Sage and Alex. And, the TEI is now the second story, and I'm going to get into that. So, I used this L'Oreal Colorista hairspray, and I used 2 whole cans to cover my entire hair with blue. It's gone now, but, it was so funny before they started because they lost Sebastian, and I loved it. It was funny. So I'm just gonna say what happened at the TEI. So at the TEI, it was a Q&A thing, and a couple people asked questions before I did, but the main thing that happened, the 3 main things that three main things, actually. The three main things that have happened at that TEI were the coolest things ever. One, my friend Zach, his question was, can you sing happy birthday to my friend Alex? And he literally said her name. So when the group sang happy birthday Alex, I think it was either Remington or Emerson. No, it was Remington who said, we don't know your name, when we literally said her name. It was funny though, and it was cute. Like, yeah. So then I think, yeah, I asked a question, and I asked what was their inspiration for their song, their new song, Death Dance, which, by the way, go pre-order Boom Boom Room Side B. And Remington was just like, oh, what color is your hair? Because I raised my hand, like I was in school. I raised my hand like that, like I was in school. Really? Honey, you're not in school. Just raise your hand and just be like, hey, here's my question. But I said it with confidence, though, too, so that's a good thing. Because, anyways, off topic, but yeah, I'm going back to this. So when he picked me, I was like, wait, me? And then I think he nodded his head. But he was just like, what color is your hair? Is it blue? Is it aqua? Is it turquoise? I was just like, immediately like, it's fake. Just immediately shut down, like, his question of, like, coloring my hair. I was like, it's fake. And then he goes, oh, it's fake. So basically, he mocked me. Remington mocked me. And it was an honor, honestly. Like, I love that. I really do. I love that. I'm sorry. And then they answered my question. Remington was just like, it's okay to be sad. And with Emerson, his answer was more like of a philosophical thing. And it was like, to put it up in words, because I vaguely remember now, because this happened on Friday and it was been like 2 days. So hang on, somebody texted me. Okay, as I was saying, Emerson's answer was about how in this age, he said one of the lyrics where, like, we live in an age where sex and horror is, I kind of forgot the lyric, and I'm sorry, I'm tired still. But, and then he's just like, it's about how some people can contradict you, and you can, and you feel like you're not yourself, and you feel like you can't be somebody, or something like that. Something around the lines of that. And so, after the TEI ended, I went to Remington first, because people were around Emerson, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Remington. And then I asked Remington for a photo. My friend Zach gave him glasses, which he wore at the Tampa show. But I asked for a picture. I was like, hey, can we get a picture? He's like, yeah, sure. Got a picture with him. And then when I went to Emerson, I was like, I really liked your answer to my question. He was like, oh, thank you. And I just died because he was so adorable. I can't. Ugh. And then I asked for a picture, and I said, my hand was shaking because Emerson is like my favorite in the band, to be honest. And then I was like, sorry, my hand is shaking. He's like, no, you're perfect. And I'm like, can y'all stop calling me perfect, please? Actually, you know what? Nah, keep going. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. And then unfortunately, I thought I took the picture, but since my hand was shaking so much, it didn't take. I thought it did, so I walked away, I thanked him, and then with Sebastian, I was kind of nervous. Like, every time somebody would, like, be like, oh, and then I straight up did it. I was like, can I get a picture? He's like, yeah, sure. Oh, also, somebody did, like, a kazoo thing, because they asked about Crank That Frank, and Remington was like, this is your audition. And that was so funny and so cool. They made my day, and they are total sweethearts, and I wish I could go to Pensacola, but I can't. Anyways, sorry I went off topic a few times, but that's how I met Palais Royale, and that is my Warped Tour experience. And yeah, it was amazing, and I love them so much, and hopefully I'll meet them again soon. And maybe next time I'll give Remington something else. Probably something Slytherin related because we're in the same house. Anyways, bye guys! Yeah, and if you like Palais Royale, follow me on Twitter at ShotOfTruthXX, and Instagram is ghost.of.u.xx. And yeah, subscribe if you want more of this. Bye! I'm gonna walk away.